Well, good morning, everybody. It looks like we've gone live here. I am in the car waiting for my employee like I always am every morning. A little tired. Pulling all-nighter. I pull out of all-nighters. I normally always pull all-nighters. But I've been very, very busy. Shopify still hasn't taken down the 7,464 items they're supposed to take down. I'm getting very annoyed with that. I can't wait around for them to do their job, so I've gone ahead and I added costumes and clothing. What the deal is, at keywebco.com, I got rid of all that Chinese AliExpress crap. I was making good money globally, but I was still, even globally, I was still having trouble with AliExpress. It's just crap. I mean, there's no other way to put it. Orbello was no good either. Orbello was good when they had what did they call them? Featured or verified. Verified. When they had verified suppliers and Orbello was doing that, I had no problems. The Orbello did away with that and turned everything over to AliExpress. Since then, every single order has been a nightmare. And I never get any of my money back that I'm supposed to get refunded. I mean, it's just a nightmare. So I'm ditching Orbello. I'm ditching AliExpress. What that means is everybody that keeps buying products from China, I'm going to be refunding you until Shopify takes it down. It's really pissing me off because I have these things linked to other sites. I'm getting terrible feedback on my other sites because I keep canceling every order that I get. And why? Because for 3 days now, Shopify's known that Orbello and AliExpress are no longer linked to my account. I can't fill any of these orders that they have scheduled for deletion. 3 days later, they're still live on all of my sites. Not good, guys. I'm almost tempted to just close Shopify and open BigCommerce. It would take me minutes to transfer everything. I can build a website in an hour or two. I'm really good at this stuff. So, if I hadn't been with Shopify for so many years, I would have already closed it because that pisses me off. They say, oh, these items are scheduled for deletion. As soon as they're scheduled for deletion, why are they still visible in my store? They're not deleted. They're scheduled for deletion. They shouldn't be visible, but they're all still there. I've had to do 2 refunds today alone. People order stuff. I could have made good profits on them too, but I don't have Orbello or AliExpress. I'm not doing that anymore. Everything is USA fulfilled. I'm going with very high-end stuff too. I'm not going to be selling any of the cheap stuff I used to sell. So it's completely different what I'm doing. So take a peek. You can tell what I'm talking about. Go to keywebco.com. I deleted everything from the page except for newly listed items and costumes. Because so far, costumes and clothing are the only thing new I've been adding. The only things that are properly tagged, and not even completely tagged, but properly tagged are costumes. My VA today is learning how to do that. I thought I told him I wanted to do that 3 months ago when he was supposed to tag the other items. But he just used an app and just pushed a few buttons and it made my store a mess. So I had to delete all that crap and start over. Since we're starting over with all new products, there's no reason for me to spend hours fixing the mess from before. Everything's getting deleted that was there before. All the new products, my VA should be learning how to tag and get those in the collections correctly as of today. Because today, clothing, that's the hardest one. That's the one I started him with. So he'll figure it out. It's not that hard. But he'll get the tags done. And it's kind of a pain because you don't just do one tag. Let me explain how that works. On Shopify, the way that you sort your products and organize your collections is through the tags. So you have to be smart. You have to go, okay, if I have costumes, that means I have men's costumes, women's costumes, boys' costumes, girls' costumes, and pet costumes for cat and dog. So how many tags do the costumes need? Well, all of them get tagged costumes. You do that in one big old bulk thing. It's pretty easy. The sort doesn't always sort by men's and women's, so quite often you will type men's costumes. Several will come up, but not all of them. The ones that come up, you bulk tag those. Men's. It's already tagged costumes. So you tag it men's. Now this is where it gets tricky. After you get all your tags and all your breakdowns, when you go to make the collections, remember, men's is tagged in costumes. Men's is also tagged in clothes. So when you make the collections, you have to put If it is tagged men's, it goes in. If it is tagged costumes, it does not go in. If it's tagged clothing, it goes in. If it's tagged t-shirts, it goes in. If it's tagged pants, it does not go in. And that's how you create all of your collections. So my VA has to learn all that, and he needs to learn it today, because I told him to learn it like 3 months ago, but we used an app to make it easier. All he did was learn the app. He didn't learn how it actually worked. That's no good. So now he's going to actually have to learn how it works. So he'll get it. It's not hard. I send him the info again. So once my VA figures that out today and he starts getting these tags done, I will start flooding my products into the store. Even though I have 7,464 Shopify has not taken out, I am adding 60,000 products. So hopefully they will get those taken out today. I've written them several times. I'm really annoyed, guys. First off, I wouldn't be doing any of this crap if the services that they provided had restrictions for stolen credit cards. They take the stolen credit card and then make the seller deal with it. That's a crock of shit. I'm not happy with them at all. Then I had something caught in customs because the freaking company from AliExpress didn't fill out the customs form. I mean, I paid like $43 for shipping, for fast DHL shipping, and they didn't bother to fill out the customs form. So I had to refund $135 to a buyer, which is still going to get the item in 6 months, and I'll never get my money. It's messed up. I am not dealing with that anymore. So AliExpress, kaplush, flush. Not good at all. The other site that I have is fantastic. It's fan-frickin-tastic. It's the best there is out there. It's all USA fulfilled. It's all designer. It's all high-end stuff. And that's what you'll see in my store. $60,000 worth of it. Or 60,000 listings worth of it. I'm also going to have furniture, everything that I had before, but it's all going to be USA fulfilled, and you're not going to find the cheap stuff. Cheap stuff's gone. I'm not doing cheap stuff anymore, which means I'll make a lot less sales, but I'll actually make, well, I actually won't make squat because they're US fulfilled. You only make a couple dollars. I can sell something for $100 and I'll be lucky if I make 15. And 10% goes to my, if it's sold by an affiliate, I have to pay 10% to them. So I'm lucky if I get a couple dollars out of a $100 sale. But, Betty Boop, get in here! She's standing out there near the road. Pissed me off. My employee was supposed to come like 20 minutes ago, but I'm still out here screwing around. Did she go up the street, or is she still over here? I gotta watch her. She likes to run up the street. This is messed up, guys. Good morning, Memphis. This is messed up. Betty Boop ran off the other day because of a storm. She's also kind of in heat, even though she's fixed. Well, she didn't stop at any of the male dogs all the way down the road for 3.5 miles. She went all the way down to a person who has a Great Dane male dog at 3.5 miles down the street. So now I have to watch her because she's trying to go back and say hello to that Great Dane again. So I kind of have to watch her because she'll run right up the street. 3.5 miles to go see her boyfriend. And of course she couldn't be bothered with all the beautiful, and there's beautiful dogs from here all the way down there. She couldn't be bothered with any of the dogs between here and down there, but she had to go all the way down 3.5 miles down the street to find the biggest Great Dane she could find. So I have to watch her because she likes to go back. I think she's sitting right out front. Yeah, she's sitting. She's just waiting for us to open the gate. Where is my freaking employee? I'm ready to get going, guys. We have a big box we have to drop at the post office. I have to run to the city. I have to be back here by 1 o'clock. I'm doing a Dragon Deals live shop today. It's going to be in and out. Today, if you're not filling boxes, if nobody's in there filling boxes, I'll be on there 15 minutes. I'll show you a few lots that we've made pictures of. We're going to be making pictures for lots today. I think I can get my employee to do it. I finally got everything sorted. If he doesn't get it done, I'll get it done today. I've only got a few lots. If you want to look that up, that is bit.ly, capital D, capital L, capital S, HOP. It stands for Dragon Deals Live Shop. It's a little app. Click it, and click the one that says Christmas. Finally, Betty Boop's on the other side of the fence. Yes, she's on the other side of the fence. You had to ship 2 packages?
What?
2 packages?
3.
3? How much did it cost me? Same amount? Oh, you did 3 cubics. We save money, by the way. Perfect Finds, you know who bought for me. You know Mindy, she's got that wedding. She bought all those lanterns. And we had to put them in. We were going to ship them all in one box. It was way freaking expensive. It ended up being much less shipping them in 3.
$30 cheaper.
$30 cheaper shipping them cubic in 3 boxes. See, if we put it all together, it would exceed cubic and it'd become very expensive. By the way, that's important to know. That's these great big 3 boxes in the back. I will ship your stuff to you if you buy from this Dragon Deals live shop or any bulk order. You'll notice the ones that I have pre-made, you just buy them like a listing. No big deal. It's already boxed up. It just comes labeled out to you. But I'll tell you flat out, this is my own business. This is not eBay. We're under no restrictions. If you buy 4 or 5 boxes from me, and I go through and I look, and I was like, well, we can ship all 4 or 5 of these separate, or we could put 2 together, save for the shipping cost. If I can do that, I will do that and refund you the shipping cost. This is to make you as much money as you can. Now, this particular situation is for a wedding. And I have friends that are buying Christmas gifts and stuff. But if you're reselling, I'm going to bend over backwards to try to save you as much money as you can. Because to me, I want to ship out as much stuff as possible. Perfect Vibes in the house. Good morning. Yeah, we got a few people popping in. Now, like I said, my Dragon Deals live show is on at 1 p.m. Central. Not a great time in the middle of the day. I did that for the housewives. Because I actually have quite a few housewives that buy from me. But no one's really popping in and filling box. It's because it's confusing. That's why I'm making pre-made lots. Now, most of these lots I'm starting off with are pretty small, but I've got big ones coming, toy lots and stuff, really big, like $500-$600 lot boxes and stuff that are worth like $2,000. You see what I'm saying? I'm selling lot boxes. Not selling products, I'm selling lot boxes. Now, this has nothing to do with keywebco.com. This is keywebco.mystrikingly.com, different website. And actually, I sell boxes. When you fill them, they're just by dollar amounts. And that's how this works. That's kind of what the show is for. I'm going to talk about the lots I've already made, but then mostly it's for people to come in and save a whole bunch of money. Because if someone comes in and says, I need tablecloths, I sell them. I'm like, oh, wonderful. I have 20, 30,000 of them. I'm not kidding. I have thousands and thousands. So what I'll do is I'll say, oh, well, what are you looking for? And she goes, I need all the solids you got, all the shapes. So we pull those out. We count them up. Give you a super cheap price. Toss them in a box. Let's say, you say, okay, those tablecloths are great. What else you got? And I say, well, what do you need the tablecloths for? And I said, well, I sell party decorations. I was like, oh, party decorations. So I go grab all the party decorations out. We've got this, we've got that. You want any of this in the box? Yeah, that all looks good. We start filling the box up. Once the box is full, you will have a total amount that you will give me. It was every price that I quoted you for everything in your box. I'm writing them down too. But it'll be everything that's in your box. Let's say it comes to $400. I'll look at it and say, oh, $400. Well, it's going to cost us about $80 to ship all these different boxes. But you know what? You spend $400, I'll eat the shipping cost. You just saved another $80. That's what you get in the live show. That's why you can save a bunch of money. That's why you can make money off of me very easily. I was selling these items at the price I paid plus markup. I am selling these to you at half the price I paid with no markup. I'm taking losses. I'm selling it cheaper than you can buy the item because I'm emptying a warehouse. You will never run across these deals again. And I cannot believe not more people are jumping on it. But it is confusing. You don't know what I have, even though I have everything. You don't know it. You have to ask for it in the show. So I don't really anticipate a lot of live box filling. I will schedule live box filling. That's what I want to do. I don't want to have to be taking 18 billion pictures and sending them in messages. So what I'll do is I'll get a list of stuff that people want. And then I'll say, okay, on either Wednesday or Friday, or I'll schedule a special time for them. We're going to do Dragon Deals Live, and that way you can look and I can talk about each item that you're putting in your box and decide if you want it before you place your order. It's pretty sweet. You get to talk to the seller when you fill your box. I'm also going to do that eventually with all of my products if they want to go public. I do it already now with Facebook Messenger. I think that's LinkedIn again. But the other way I do it is we just go live. It's like, oh, I want to buy a bunch of stuff. I was looking at all your boxes and I want to combine some boxes. I want to get some extra stuff that you don't have listed. Why don't we do a live? And I'm like, okay, we'll do live. So the boxes that you've already bought, let's say you bought several already in the store, I'll pull those boxes out. They'll be sitting there. I will show you what you've already bought in better detail. Then we'll set that aside. Now, you've already paid me for those boxes to go, but you're going to fill more boxes. This is how that works. Those boxes that you already paid me to go, you've already paid that balance. I ignore that when we get into the show. In other words, let's say you've already paid me $50 for two $25 boxes. Well, first off, I'm going to combine those and save you money. So basically, you've paid me $50, and it includes everything in those two boxes. Then when we start filling... Betty Boop, get in here! Then when we start filling boxes, when we start filling them up on top of the ones you've already bought, we will combine everything in the shipping. So basically the first two boxes, you're not actually going to get two boxes. You're going to get 8, 9, 10, whatever we send. It's the cheapest. So the first two boxes where I'm going to put all your tracking and all the information. So you won't actually be buying any more boxes. You buy one more box, that will be a total amount for the rest of the order. So let's say you paid $50 and you owe another $75, then you would just buy a $75 box and all of your order would come together. God. You know what, guys? Give me just a second. Betty Boop is in the street. Betty Boop is in the street. All right, he's bringing the other dogs. I think we're finally getting out of here. Oh, we got to bring dishes to my mother today too. I'm not gonna mess with dishes online. Vintage, yes, but not modern dishes. We're gonna just send those up. Come on, we got to get out of here.
Why are you gonna let it go?
Because I'm on video. Why do I know? I'm not even supposed to have her outside. All right, so we're gonna get the dogs eventually. We're gonna get out of here. I've been in the car for 25 minutes. Dexter's going off. He was ready for dinner. I bet he didn't go to the bathroom either. Oh, here he comes. Oh, and first thing he does is run out to the street with Betty Boop. Yeah, let's open that gate before they get killed by a car. Both of them are out there. Stupid. Supposed to bring them out on a leash. He saw Betty Boop out there, so right out to the street. She didn't run up the street looking for the Great Dane yet this morning. She'll wait. See, if I leave, she'll run up the street if we leave her. But I haven't been doing that. See? They're all up and down the street. Hold on. Where is she? Oh, here they are. You guys get in here. You know better. They know they're not supposed to do it. So what they do is they pretend they're going to run up the street, and then they turn and come back so they get extra treats. My employee will bribe them back with treats. They're manipulating my employee, but I don't want to tell it. How are they going to get in here with all these boxes? All right, guys, we are ready to go. Mindy is waiting for these lanterns. The boxes aren't pretty either, guys. I've got them in, you can see them back here. Well, they've got eBay tape all over them. Some of them are priority boxes. These are all cubics. But it was cheaper to send it in 3 boxes than it was to send in 2 or 1 because of the size. We tried to get it in 2 where one might have been priority and the other was a small cubic. That ended up being like $15 more. Then we tried to get it in 3 But one of the boxes was too big, so we had to repack them. We had to take some of the lanterns out of one to make a smaller, because they're different sizes. And mostly the same size, but some we could fit a little more in the box. So we redid it again. We packed that thing like 9 times. And it did. It saved a lot of money. I didn't charge very much for this. I'm not charging friends very much. Basically charge just a little over what it costs to get it to them. But you guys can make some serious coin in this Dragon Deals live shop. Hey there. Oh, okay. I read that already. What you doing, Betty Boo? You looking for a Great Dane? She's all bummed out. Are you still in the heat, girl? No, I don't think so. Nah, but she wants to go up and see her boyfriend. 3.5 miles up the street. I know she went to go see him yesterday. She was going to go see him yesterday because I was outside at night. I was doing some cleaning. And she kept looking at me and looking up the street. And looking at me and looking up the street.
That's a nice glass.
Glass? What glass? Oh, that's... No, not all those go to... Don't give her all the pillowcases. All right, because I can sell those. I have people wanting to buy them. Less than half? You know she's just going to give those away to charity, right? My employee loves taking stuff to my mom's because that means less work for him. But she just gives it all away. Oh, a bunch of bills. Let me see them. Perfect timing.
Ouch. I stepped in something. What is this?
Oh, the insurance thing.
The general.
That general. I just get crappy insurance guys. It's the cheapest I can find.
It's not cheaper
They don't
anymore.
ever pay anything.
It's not cheaper anymore.
Alright, this has to be paid. I have to pay this today.
That's right? I've
No,
been using any
that can't be
electricity.
right.
I've not been using any.
451? I paid that. This must not be right. No, she told me the wrong amount last month. See, she had me pay 150. I was supposed to pay 250. That's why it's so hot. This is
It's been
not.
so hot, yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's so. Well, no, this current month is only. Boy, that seems hot.
All the electricity is off, everything is off.
Huh?
All the electricity is off now.
What's off?
Nothing.
No electricity's off. It's just my bill. Really big bill. She told me the wrong amount. That's not what they told me I owed either.
I know.
I think they made a mistake. Well, I know that 100 is off because she did charge me 100 last month. She said, "Oh yeah, we moved the office." So I have a big
Go to
bill.
the ditch.
Yeah, I know. I have a big bill. The previous balance. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, we spent. This month was 203 in electricity. Oh, I see. I have the $150 credit, and then there was a $200 balance. So my bill last month was supposed to be like 250, not 150. That's not good. Well, that doesn't really make any difference.
That's the brand.
I had to pay it anyway. Well, that's getting paid today. I hope. This is going to be a little bit of a nightmare. I've had a lot of changes to everything. eBay's money is gone. I don't do that anymore. It wasn't amounting to much anyway because most of it was refunded.
I'm not bring the kid.
I don't care. We're not going to see them. We're not going to have time. Look at the time already. Damn. Why did they do this to me now of all days? Okay, so this is a 2-monther because I had a last month that I didn't pay all
Oh, that's
of.
the man's phone.
Yeah, because they didn't charge me for all of last month. Well, no wonder I wasn't completely broke at the end of last month. Well, I was. But shit, that's a lot of money. And then I have the phone too. That's like a huge amount of money.
What's the price?
Yeah, the same price because it's 2 months. Well, it's not 2 months. It's 100 plus this month. I hate it when I get bills in the mail. I've got to pay that today too. At least some of that today. I got to pay at least the old stuff today. This isn't gonna be pretty. Well, we're already so late. We were supposed to get the post office on the way. but it looks like I have to go to my mom's first. It looks like we're going to be so late. We probably won't get out of here until 9 o'clock. I've got to be back here by 1. And I'm going to the hospital to have quite a bit done to me today. Completely full of fluid again. No infection. Head's a mess. Head's a mess. I wore that little cap this morning and I pulled it off and it was just disgusting. You see the slime on the head? Yeah, it's gross. So, I've got a lot I'm getting done today. That really sucks about that bill. See, if they would have charged me the right amount last month, then my bill would have been normal. But now it's $140 higher than normal.
It's just kind of high. Right?
It's still a little high too. All right, and we have a flat tire. You realize the one on this side that you never put air in. So we got to get air in the tire. It's just one thing after another today. All right, well, I will be back on at 1, I believe. If no one's filling any boxes, though, it's going to be a real short show. I'm just going to pop in, tell you about the boxes. If someone fills a box, we'll stay on. If no one does, in and off 15 minutes. I'm not going to waste a lot of time with this show.
Double class window treat.
Whatever you actually take pictures of is what we'll be selling. I can't get him to do any work. I need pictures of everything. In lots, not individual. Yeah, well, I'm a little busy. I can't do your job too. Alrighty, guys. Well, we're not going to be on here very long today. I'm on my way to my mom's. I got to go in and talk to her. She's not going to be too happy today. I got to tell her about all the new finance stuff that's rolled out. It's actually bad. It won't be so bad for her, but it's going to be a nightmare for me. So I got to talk about that with her today. So that's a little bit of a pain because it's complicated. It's very complicated. See, my medical billing, everything all got changed. My income changed, my billing changed, my insurance coverage changed, what procedures I get changed. Everything all changed in this last week. So it's been a little bit of a nightmare to figure out. I'm going to be playing catch up a little bit, it looks like. Some of the things that I used to get paid for, I don't get paid for anymore because I had to leave the research program that I'm in, or I can't get the funding that I need for other medical conditions, which really sucks. Basically, what I'm long-winded saying is I'm not going to get any assistance from the state or even my insurance until I'm deathly sick. So basically, they're going to let me get deathly sick real quick. They've done this over and over and over again. For the last 3 years, it's all been building. They didn't have to do this because I've been paying the bills myself. But if I want the insurance to pay for it, like for my oxygen thing, I'm borderline. They don't pay. If I wait until I need the oxygen, I'll already be dead. So I either pay and get it or don't get it, and then I die or almost die. I get ambulanced into the hospital, then they'll pay for my oxygen. Is that messed up? So basically what they're going to do is they're basically going to let me get sick enough that I can get these things paid for. That's stupid, right? But that's the way the system works. Yeah, I'm not real happy about it. I'm also going to have to do some extra work to make some more money. That's not e-commerce, which I don't like doing either. But I've been doing it on and off for years anyway. All right, so we are on my way to my mom's house. My employee and I are going to go in, talk to my mom for a little bit, so we're not going to stay on video. I am going to let you go when I get there. I'll be back on at 1 probably. I'm probably going to have a bunch of drama with my employee. I'm going to talk to him about a bunch of phone calls I have to make on the way up. So I'm not going to be available for video. But maybe on my way back. Maybe on my way back, went by a yard sale.
Saw the photo shoot.
Who cares?
So
That's what's going on today. Now, the show should be all right. Hopefully someone will come in and fill a box. If not, hopefully I can at least get my employee to take a few snapshots of some lots so I can at least make some bundles. That I have something to show you guys besides the stuff that's already been done from a week ago that still is not photographed. I lost $150 worth of sheet sales because my employee was too lazy to take the box pictures. So she said, I don't want to wait. I'll just buy it from someone else. I said, go ahead. So, yeah, that's pretty messed up, right? Too lazy to take 4 pictures. So, Now I'm going to have to try to schedule in that I do everything or hire somebody else. So that's what I'm doing now. But we'll talk about that next week. Alrighty, guys. Well, I'm going to let you guys go because I am almost to my mother's. I'm going to run in. We're going to talk to her really quickly. I may pop in again on my way in. It depends on how long my phone calls take. I think I'm going to have to reschedule something that I had planned to do today because I'm going to be back by 1. There's no time. If we would have left an hour ago, there would have been time. So, alrighty, guys. Well, I will talk to everyone again soon. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Check out keywebco.com. Don't buy anything unless it's a costume. We are redoing the entire store. There's 7,464 items in my store that Shopify was supposed to take down 3 days ago. And I keep selling them and I keep refunding. I can't do it. It won't let me take them down because they're already queued for deletion. And it's been 3 freaking days and they haven't done anything. If I could do it again, I would remove 1 at a freaking time. Look at this drama. Yeah, they don't want me to drive through here.
Nope.
Damn it. How stupid. You could drive through there. So stupid. 1 little tree branch and they block the whole road.
There's no other machine.
Yeah, it's because of the machine, but I could have driven through there. Stupid. So we're gonna drive through. Did you know this is a road? Watch this.
Yeah, no.
Poof!
No.
No, you've never been down this. This is an alley that was supposed to be a road that they never bothered to do. I know the people that live here very well. And I know the people that live there, and I hate them. I like them. Don't like those people, like those people. Yeah, these are really nice people. Those are assholes. Alrighty, so we're almost to my mom's house. Yeah, you see how it's in the middle of the block?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the alley that is supposed to be an alley. This is behind my mom's. But nobody uses it because it dead ends.
Yeah. Look at the
They dead ended it. All right, well, we're here at my mom's. I'm going to let you guys go because I'm going to run in there. I may come back on video and chit chat with you guys on my way in. It depends on how this goes over here at my mom's today. It should go all right. You can take those dishes in. And probably by the time we get out of here, the post office will already be opened anyway.